Hey, what's up, gang? Welcome back to Season 10 of MDE Outdoors. I am your host, Britton, and I just got back to the truck from this morning's hunt. Now, I wasn't successful, but I tell you what, the weather was fantastic. Upper 30s, low 40s, slight breeze. Got to see deer in the stand this morning, and I tell you what, I am not complaining one bit. But I'm getting ready to head home, grab some lunch, and trade out with my wife so she can go out and hunt tonight. But I want to take you guys back to a hunt that happened last year on opening day of muzzleloader season right here in Central Virginia. MDE Outdoors is brought to you by Sever Broadheads, Domain Outdoor, Easton Archery, Limashield Hunt, Hunter Safety System, Dominant Strands, Minus 33 Merino Wool, Moultrie Products, and by Fission Cycles. Well, good morning, gang. It is opening day of muzzleloader season here in the state of Virginia, and it is a beautiful, beautiful November morning. Clear skies, cool temps. It's about 43, 44 degrees right now. It's supposed to get up around mid-60s today, I think, but this morning it's going to be really cool. So we got a slight north wind this morning, and I'm hunting a spot we call the Primal Flat. Now, Primal Flat is a 17-foot ladder, primal ladder stand, and it's on this gigantic oak flat. Now we've got a thicker bedding area, probably 100 yards over to my left. These deer go down in that. It's a big pine thicket down in there. They'll go down in there and they'll bed up. But it's really brushy out in front of me. I've got a little brushy patch over here these deer like to slip through. But right here in front of me, I've got a road that runs the entire length of this ridge. And it runs from a stand we call the Forks all the way to the stand we call the Back Corner Stand. And seeing a lot of bucks traveling up and down through here. Saw one really, really nice one in here the other day. He got a multi-mobile cam over there, and I made a mock scrape just over here, just off the path, and had 2 bucks visit that scrape within 10, 12 hours of making it. But they've got scrapes all up along this road, and there's 2 or 3 really good bucks in here. So fingers crossed one of them will walk in this morning. If not, I'll take a big doe. But either way, muzzleloader season's here. It's time to blow some smoke. You guys stick with me, and we'll see if we can't get it done this morning. The grunt call a little bit, see if I can't get one to respond. hope he appreciates that. Alright, Jess just cut drive at one over on the ridge over there. Sounds a big old doe. Been really slow over here this morning so far. Just that one buck rolled through and that was it. I've heard a few more shots within the last 10 minutes. One of them being Jessica's, and I've heard all morning. So maybe they're up and moving. Good heavenly day. That deer come running out of nowhere. Single doe all by itself. I didn't even have time to turn the big camera on. She was like right there. Like 10-yard shot. I made sure there wasn't a buck behind her, but doggone. And she was cooking. Alright, there's one. I just saw a deer moving down here. I don't know what it is. I can see it down there. I don't know what it is though. It's right down there by the fork stand. Could be a buck, I don't know. It's down there where that doe ran to and died. I can see it walking down there now. What is it? I can't tell. It's walking around down there. I don't have a good bead on it yet. Got a little spike right here. Got over here within about 10 yards of me. Looked up. Didn't like what he saw. Ran out the hill about 40 yards, stopped and come back. Got another deer coming right here. Another little buck. Alright, it's about 11 o'clock. It's been a great morning in here so far. Saw a 8-pointer early on. Saw a spike. Shot a big doe right here. I thought I actually got it on camera. Couldn't get the big camera turned around on time at the angle where she was, but I thought the GoPro got it. But you can see her walking in the shadow, and then right before she steps into frame, I shot. I thought she was in frame, but either way, she's down. She's right down here. Been seeing buzzards lighting the trees up here the last little bit, so I need to go down and get her dressed out, drag her down to the field where I can get to her. Jess she called and said, or messaged me and said she needs a little bit of help over where she's at. So I got to go over and help her find one of hers. And it's been a good morning. So I'm going to get down, track mine, and we'll check back in here in just a second. Well, I would say right offhand that that would be some lung blood right there. So let's just ease on down here. I know she's right down over here somewhere. Definitely not going very far, that's for sure. All kinds of blood down through here. But get down here and get her picked up. Did she run? Yeah, she went right down in here. Oh, there she is. You can see her laying right in there. There we go, right down here. That's a nice doe right there. Look at that. Well, here she is, opening morning and muzzleloader season here in Central Virginia. Nice big old doe for the freezer. Saw a couple bucks, saw one decent 8-pointer this morning, but she came through, gave me a great shot. And y'all, I got to get her drug out of here. My wife's waiting on me on the other ridge over there, so I got to go help her out. I'm gonna get this one drug out, and then we're gonna go check in with Jess. So you guys stick with me. All right, now let's head in here and see if we can't find Mrs. White, who apparently got lost this morning trying to find her tree stand. Don't know how that happened, but anyway, we're gonna head on in here and see if we can't find her. All right. Well, there's deer number 1. Yep. Where's deer number 2?
Heck if I know. That's why you're here.
Okay. That's a good sized doe.
Yes,
good
she is.
Heavens, that's a big doe.
Well,
let's take a look at her. Unhook her so we can see her. Was that the first one?
I think so, yes.
Where was the second one you shot at?
They went that way.
All of them did?
All 3 of them.
We'll find her. Okay. So where did you find this one?
Way the heck down over there.
All right. Well,
I went down the fence line and I'm backtracking my way up for like the 3rd time, and I come in just a little ways, and the blood trail was much farther in from the fence line than I anticipated.
Where'd you hit her? Shot her straight in, or just...
long.
Okay.
The heart's still inside, actually.
Okay, good.
Heart is still attached.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's take a look at her real quick. Good heavens, that's a big old doe. Good Lord.
Okay.
It dwarfs mine. Not bad. It's a good deer, Jessica. Good job. All right, let's go find your other one.
Yeah, let's.
We got the first deer drug up here. We looked and looked and looked and looked and looked for the second deer. Could not find a drop of blood, couldn't find a drop of hair. We've searched for probably the last hour and a half and nothing, no buzzards flying over. So I think, based on what she was telling me how the deer acted, I think she just kind of maybe grazed the front part, grazed its brisket a little bit or grazed its leg a little bit. Doesn't look like it was a mortal or vital, or what's the word I'm looking for?
Accurate.
The deer's gonna be.
I thought it was a good shot.
Deer looks like it's gonna be okay. There's no hair, there's no blood, there's no nothing that I can see that indicates to me at all that that deer is gonna die. So, and I've walked a creek bank, I walked all the way down through the bottom, couldn't find any blood, nowhere. So we're gonna load the 2 deer that we have up, head to the processor, and get back out and do it again later this evening. Well, that is it for opening day of muzzleloader season here in the state of Virginia. It's been a great day. It really has. I got a big doe this morning. Jess got a big doe this morning. We thought she had 2, but she ended up actually missing that deer. Just kind of gave it a little bit of a haircut. So we hunted this evening. I hunted down over here in a spot that I haven't hunted this year. Got cut short. Jess had shot and said that she needed a hand looking for it. So I got down, come up here to go look, and when I crested the hill, the deer that she had shot at and the other one that was with it was standing in the field right over here on the other side. So I just plopped down and watched the field till evening, and she stayed in the stand, and she didn't see anything else. My dad actually broke the ice for him this year. He ended up shooting a really big spike from what I understand. But, you know, all in all, it's been a fantastic day here and ready to get out and do it again come Monday morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed the whole thing today from beginning to end here. It's been a great day for us. Got 2 deer in the freezer. My dad broke the ice, tickled to death. So we're gonna get back at it again on Monday. Well, I tell you what, I don't think you could ask for a better opening day than that. Jess got a deer on the ground, I got a deer on the ground, and later on that afternoon, my dad got a deer on the ground. The only thing that I think could have made it better was if Jess would have got her deer on camera, but she doesn't film unless I'm with her. Don't tell her I said that. And 2, me getting that camera turned around on my deer when she come barreling up out of the bottom. But I'm telling you what, I didn't have a whole lot of time to react. I had enough time to reach up, flip on the overhead camera, get the gun up and shoot. And that's one of those things, like I said last week, self-filming, it's difficult, it's a lot of fun, but sometimes things don't always go the way you want them to. Well, thank you guys for watching, and until we see you next week, if it runs, flies, or swims, chase it.
Next week on MDE Outdoors, we head to Bedford County, Virginia with the Silver Fox to see if he can't punch his first muzzleloader tag of 2024.